What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing amazing today. It's great to be back. I haven't filmed a video in probably like a month now, and it feels really good to hold the camera, and I missed it. I missed you guys. I missed the S5 a ton, and it just feels really good to be back. So today's video, we have a handful of things to tackle. So for starters, we need to go on a manhunt for a missing piece of the S5. I'll show you guys what I mean by that in a second. Second of all, the A4 is dead. What I mean by that is she has a dead battery. I hope that's what it is, because that's an easy fix. Car's like 7 years old and it has an OEM battery, so I'd imagine it's time to change the battery. And drove the car for 4 hours yesterday and tried to start it up again today and just nothing. So we're gonna try to locate a new battery for the A4, and we're gonna drive the S5 around, have some fun with it, and we're also gonna try to find that missing piece I was telling you guys about. Now, this is what I mean about a missing piece for the S5. So there's these little covers that cover the little like headlight sprayers, one on that side and one on this side. So unfortunately, when I drove around yesterday, wow, these birds are going crazy, I lost that one. But luckily I only drove in probably like a mile radius, so we can find it hopefully. So we're gonna go take a cruise, try to find that. We have almost like a 50-50 shot of really finding it, because if it's on the black side, it's gonna be really tough to see, but if it's on the yellow, we could find it. But this car is so awesome, guys. Look at this thing. I missed her so much. And we got the S3 over here just chilling, looking absolutely dope. I really do love the 3 platform a lot. One of my dream cars is an RS3. I would love to have one. They're so cool. But even the S3, super awesome car, and I'd love to daily one at some point. I think they're so cool, and there's a lot of potential to make these things look really awesome. Just a little shot from the back though. I mean, the Widebody S5 really is undefeated. Like, look at that thing, guys. That's ridiculous. Of course, we gotta get a little cold start action. Don't have my tripod on me, so I propped the camera up as best I could, but let's hear this. I certainly did not miss the cold weather, I can tell you guys that much. It's like 25 degrees outside right now. Absolutely freezing in this car. Also, cold start sounded pretty fire, but there is a bit of a rattle with the rear diffuser going on, because basically like the cutouts for the exhaust tips, I didn't make them big enough. Eventually we'll have to take that back bumper off and make those cutouts a little bigger so it stops rattling, but still super awesome. I miss this car so much, guys. So right now we're on a little manhunt to find my missing piece of my front bumper. I'm hoping we can find it. If not, I mean, I can always make another one. Fun fact, the one on the other side I actually lost once, and I made a new one and put it in there, so I can always make another one, but you know, that's like 4 hours worth of work, and I don't feel like doing that. So hopefully we can find it. I will update you guys along the way. After driving around for a little while, unsuccessful in finding the missing piece to the S5, which really kind of stinks. And it also stinks because I really didn't drive that far. I drove like collectively maybe a mile, but like in like a half a mile radius. And I really thought I'd be able to find it, but kind of stinks. I'm gonna keep looking over the next few days, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can find it. But we're gonna move on, and we're gonna go try to find ourselves a battery for the A4. Apparently the best replacement for an OEM Audi battery is gonna be an interstate battery, as opposed to actually going to the Audi dealer and getting an Audi battery. Unfortunately, most of the auto parts stores around me don't carry interstate, but I went on their website and there's like a service center close by that says they have one. So I'm gonna give them a call and see if they actually have it.
Young.
Hey, I was on the Interstate website, and I saw a battery that said you guys had that I'm looking for. I just wanted to double check if you guys had it.
Do you know the part number?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Yeah, part number is MTX-94R/H7.
We should have that. Hold on 1 second. Let me just check for you, all right?
Okay, thanks.
Yep. Yes, we have one of them in stock.
Awesome. All right, sweet. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, bye. We got it, boys. Battery secured. It was really throwing me off on the phone there because I heard myself like echoing and it was driving me crazy, but battery secured. So in the meantime, we'll get the A4 pulled out. We're gonna have to jump it, and we'll get her all cleaned up because she's covered in salt right now, and we'll get ready to go get our battery. Here she is, boys. She's absolutely filthy right now, covered in tons of salt, because unfortunately it's that time of year. But go ahead and try to get her started, but I have a slight feeling it's not gonna work. All right, let's see it. Wow, dead, not even anything. The crazy part is I drove this car 4.5 hours yesterday. We got ourselves a dead battery, guys. We'll just do one of these, one of these, one of these, a little bit of that. We'll come over here and grab one of these, right? We'll do one of these. Seems secure. And finally, we'll do one of those and hit that. And then we'll come over here and do one of these. Still got nothing. But we got her. And voila, like that, the A4 is super clean. Almost busted my you-know-what a few times because all the water that came off the car is now ice. So this whole thing is like an ice skating ring, but we managed to make it out alive. And the car looks super nice, guys. I really forgot just how clean this paint is. This is honestly the first time I'm washing the car in like a month and a half. I know, really bad, but it looks super clean, and it's nice to see the car like this again. Now, unfortunately, it's the time of year where the roads are always covered in salt, so the car's probably not going to stay like this that long, but it will for at least a couple days because, well, I'm not driving it that far. So now it's time to go get our battery. I'm not going to take either one of the cars. One, because I don't want to get the S5 or the A4 now dirty, and two, the A4 is dead. So we're going to take the S5 and go get the Jeep, and then take the Jeep to get the battery. And then when we get back, I'll get a cool little montage of the two cars next to each other, because this is the first time in a while that they're both done and they're both clean. Well, they're not done, but they're both in one piece and they're both clean. So we'll get some cool shots when we get back of the two cars, and it should be super cool. I suppose we could do a quick little baby pull in the S5 here. I can't get over that supercharger noise, guys. That's just so cool. I love this car so much. Now, in case you're wondering my plans with the S5, obviously body-wise, we have a few things to touch up, but I really want to put this car stage 2, because then it's literally like the ultimate car at that point. It has everything. It'll look really cool and it'll be really fast. I'm nervous about the reliability factor because I don't want this puppy to break down on me, especially after all that time and effort I put into actually building it. So kind of on the fence about tuning it and making it a little faster, but she's fun, guys. All right, time to trade in the S5 for the Jeep. If you guys don't know, my mom has this giant Jeep Rubicon that she never really drives, so we're gonna put it to use today to go get us a battery. I'm really looking forward to the winter with this car, hoping we get a giant snowstorm. We can take it in like a couple feet of snow. That'd be so fun, and it'd be an awesome video. So let's cross our fingers for a big snowstorm and stay tuned for a Jeep snow video. You know, I really don't know how someone could daily drive one of these every single day, because it is so incredibly loud in here. Like the tire noise, the wind noise, just everything is so loud in this car. And not to mention, I feel like I'm gonna roll over like every 2 seconds. Does it look cool? Yes. Practical? Not really. We got a battery, boys. Alright, we got ourselves a battery. Batteries are expensive nowadays. That thing was like $250. Pretty ridiculous, honestly. But probably still a whole lot cheaper than an OEM battery. So I'm fairly content. I'm just hoping that this fixes the car. If it doesn't, then we might have a bit of a bigger issue. So fingers crossed, let's get back and we'll swap the battery. Aha! We have a battery. You know, I've never actually changed an Audi battery before. And I have a feeling it's gonna be more difficult than any other car just because it's an Audi. Alright, we got her hooked up. This one appears to be slightly like less long than the old one, but again, this is what looks to be an OEM battery, and this is obviously a replacement, so they're not going to be the exact same. But in terms of width, it does fit in there quite perfectly. Before I completely fit it in, I want to go see if the car actually starts, because that would be a good sign. So let's see if she starts up. Oh yeah, baby! Well, it looks like it was the battery so far. I'm not gonna completely count out something else right now, but she starts up. We fixed her. The A4 is no longer dead. So let's go ahead and finish putting the battery in the car, and we'll go from there. Alright everybody, I think that's going to end off today's video right there. We got the A4 fixed, she's back on the road, which is a great success. Still haven't found the piece for the S5, which really does stink. But I'm going to look around the next couple days. If I don't find it, I'm going to start making a new one. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel. I have a couple installs coming for the A4. Probably drop next week. They're actually sitting right over there against the house. So I'm probably going to get into those sometime this week, and the video will drop next week. So make sure to stay tuned for that. We also have some more cool stuff coming for the S5. So lots of cool content in the next few weeks. I'm going to film a ton this week while I'm home for break. Feels really good to be back in front of the camera. So that being said, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to smash that like button. Have any questions or comments, let me know down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It means the world to me, guys. Thank you so much. Peace out. These birds. Shut up! Thank you.